This week's US CQM forecast alert is how to estimate inventory valuation adjustment in CQM. These are economic indicators updated this week. There are significant rises in import and export prices, as well as retail sales at gasoline stations. In addition, wholesale inventories increased significantly. Both CPI and PPI surged in March. It is easy to see Bidenflation. As a result, the economic growth on the expenditure side has been revised upward by 1.23% to minus 0.22%. That on the income side has been adjusted upward by 0.68% to 1.49%. The gap of economic growth rate between both the expenditure and income sides has narrowed from 2.26% to 1.71%. CQM forecast shows an uptrend in inflation, suggesting a prolonged Bidenflation. With the update of import and export prices in March, it is forecasted that real export of goods will decrease significantly, and real import of goods will increase significantly. This is the main reason for the low economic growth rate on the expenditure side. Another reason is the forecast of low inventory changes. This is because CQM implicitly estimates inventory valuation adjustment by producer price index in the bridge equation of inventory changes. The 3-month moving average (PPI) is used to implicitly estimate inventory valuation adjustment in a bridge equation of inventory changes in manufacturing industry. If the PPI rises, IVA will decrease. In the case of wholesale inventory changes, PPI itself is used. Whether or not to take a 3-month moving average is decided from the estimation results. As far as the PPI coefficient is concerned, the impact of PPI on inventory change for wholesale industry is about half that of the manufacturing industry. The PCA forecast has revised economic growth rate downward from 2.38% to 1.69% as the variables denominated by the soaring CPI and PPI have become smaller. Inflation creates an uptrend, suggesting a prolonged Bidenflation. Conclusions from this week's CQM forecast alert. First, the reasons for the low economic growth rate on the expenditure side are the sharp decline in exports and large negative IVA. Second, unless the March trade deficit improved significantly, economic growth rate on the expenditure side could be negative. Third, inventories in 2020 Q1 may be unexpectedly small due to IVA. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast. The original developer of CQM and CQM theory papers.